Confronts. Convicted murderer Steven Schlapia will never see outside prison walls again. He was sentenced on multiple counts in a Shasta County courtroom this afternoon after the death of Jimmy Schwert on March 16, 2022. Exactly 2.5 years after Schlapia killed and tortured Jimmy Schwert of Redding at Schlapia's home on Fernie Way in the Jones Valley area, he was sentenced by Judge Jody Burgess to 27 years in prison, followed by life without parole, plus another 25 years. The courtroom was full of family, friends, and supporters of Jimmy's parents, longtime Enterprise High basketball coach Jim Schwert, Nancy Schwert, and Jimmy's widow, Faith. Schlapia was convicted in July of first shooting Jimmy Schwert, then torturing him, firing one final execution-style shot to kill him, and then setting his body on fire. That was when Schwert came to his home to retrieve a motorcycle Schlapia had stolen. Before the sentencing, Jimmy's family had the opportunity to confront Schlapia in the courtroom.
When I found out during the trial, he had been shot several times from behind, once in the back, severing his spinal cord, paralyzing him, once in the back, grazing his ear, going through to his chest and clavicle, and finally shot in the back of the head, beaten with a metal object, breaking his jaw, set on fire, and lastly, having a door thrown over his broken body with written on it. All done by you, what I now call the shooter, because I will never acknowledge your given name.
I believe we will see Jimmy again in heaven, healthy and happy with a smile on his face, right there to greet us. I doubt very much, Mr. Schlapia, if you will ever see him again. In our minds, that will be real justice as you burn in hell for eternity.
I'm not going to repeat all the awful things you did to Jimmy. You know what you did. So I'll leave you with this. I'll leave you with the faces of two innocent boys looking for Jimmy and asking, when's Daddy coming home? I miss Daddy. I wish Daddy was here. Knowing that you took him from them.
You have a haunting based on what you've done. I look at what you did, and I would tell you I've had some pretty heinous things come through this courtroom, and I can leave them behind. This one was tough.
Schlapia was in a wheelchair. As you saw there, he was hospitalized recently, but he'll be taken to prison immediately.